What is going on, guys, and welcome to the new video on my channel that's going to be a little bit more relaxed than some of the other content that is on this channel. This channel, for those of you who don't know, that now now the channel has come back after a little bit of a hiatus. The channel is now going to be basically what you've seen for the last 2 days of content with the Overwatch funny moments and the tips and tricks, I guess, for Warzone. There will be some Valorant content coming out soon, and again, vice versa and things like that. But these sorts of videos is a new series I'm going to start on my channel, and it's going to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit less heavily edited, and it's going to be a new style of video, as this channel is going to be a bit of everything. I don't want to keep this channel in one box. I want to expand. I want to explore to find out what is my best content I can upload, and I believe that I'm decent at the heavily edited videos where it's bouncing around and me and my friends are bouncing off each other and we're being funny, and the same time as I think I'd be decent at these kind of videos where everything's a little bit more relaxed, it's less loud. And for those of you that do enjoy this video, then I guess this one's for you. This is the content that is more for you, the down-to-earth content that's not so obnoxious and loud. But without any further ado, let's get into this. I'll explain what's going on. This is Football Manager 2020, and I am going to be starting a new series that's going to go on for the foreseeable future. And I've created a club. I have replaced Cheltenham in the League 2 of the fourth tier of English football, and we have made YouTube FC. As you can see, we have the logo up here. It's not the greatest football logo you'll ever see in your life, but it is probably better than what I probably could have created a couple of years back before I started using Photoshop. And as you can see here on the league table, we sit in the League 2. We're bottom because obviously alphabet and stuff. We sit in the last place with no games played so far, and it's YouTube FC. And all I've done is essentially replace Cheltenham, and now I've built a very, very, very minimal squad of players to get us started. I will need to buy some more. As I say, I believe if I go on the actual kit, these are the kits I have made for I guess the series. I've called it the Google Stadium, and we are set in London, as London is the only I believe London is the only place in the UK that has a YouTube HQ. I was going to call it Temple something, the Team Temple something, but I've decided to go for YouTube FC purely for the simple fact is it's going on the YouTube platform, and I want to see if I can take YouTube to the very, very, very top of the English football tier. Right, now onto the inbox. Let's get this done. So, YouTube to hire YouTubers manager. That's kind of ironic. I probably will change that around at some point if I can, because appointment with Temple YouTube, I kind of think that's kind of weird, but I'll probably change it around so we'll have just Temple. Can I change that round? Is that a thing I can change? Is that a thing I can do? I'm not sure if I can change it. If I can't, then it's not too much of a problem. I tried to make it look as much like me as possible. It's kind of hard to do. It doesn't look like me at all, but we'll go with it anyway. Anyway, we'll move on. So we'll go to I don't need to do the tactics induction. I can look at this. What are we doing? Working within the wage budget. Reach the second round. Be competitive. Avoid a relegation battle. This is all okay. Promotion to Sky Bet League 1 by the end of 2023-24. I'm hoping to do a bit sooner than that, but we'll see how things go. And what I will do now is I will accept that because I do not need to negotiate that at all. And we shall move on. So this is a squad I have at my disposal, and it's nothing too incredible. All it is, you may see a few names if you are really, really into your football. You may see a few names you'll know. Ugalumba is a young left back for Leicester, as you can see. The players I've got in the team are essentially, if we go to general info, you'll be able to see how old they are. The oldest player I have in my team is currently a 25-year-old who is on loan, I believe. On loan from Bristol Rovers, who I'm sure we will be using, although 75 appearances and 2 goals doesn't say too good for him. But the player I'm actually most excited for is potentially Ryan Cassidy, because I know he's like a young Irish, like up and comer for Watford that they have now, and potentially Florin Balogun. Following below. Yeah, we'll go Following. He's an Arsenal youth talent right now, and obviously, as you can see, he's a striker valued at 800,000. So that's really good. We've got him. Again, there's a few. Matt O'Reilly for Fulham. Supposedly very, very, very good player coming up in the English ranks. Other than that, I know Ugalumba. I know Matt O'Reilly. I know Balogun. I've heard of Ryan Cassidy. Other than that, I'll have to get to know the rest of the people in the team. Some of them are, I believe, just some Cheltenham players as well. I believe like these guys are, yeah, homegrown. They're homegrown. Yeah, homegrown player at club. So these two are naturally at Cheltenham anyway. But now Cheltenham doesn't exist. Sorry, boys, you're with us now. And for those of you wondering why Cheltenham, I just chose Cheltenham purely for the simple fact is they were scheduled to finish like 20th, 19th, 18th, around that area. So I was like, okay, we'll go with them, give me a little bit of a challenge. Like, we're not guaranteed relegation from the start, but the fact that I was also going to be kicking out the entire squad and building a new squad, it was going to be a difficult challenge anyway. So I do want to check how much finances we've got. What are we looking? So we've got 236 in the transfer, and we have a good 10,000 in the wage budget to spend. That's not too bad at all. I don't know if I really want to be loaning any players in, purely for the simple fact is that we've already got 5 in the team. So I'm not too sure, but we'll see. We'll see who starts performing, and we'll see who doesn't during the friendlies, and we will go from there. Just want to take a look at the schedule to see who we've got first, and Leyton Orient's going to be a tough one because I believe they're the ones that are going to be. I believe they're probably quite favourites to win the league. Scunthorpe shouldn't be too bad at home, but that one's going to be tough. MK Dons away for Carabao first round, especially because I'm pretty sure the board want us to do well in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, be competitive, but it's desired to be competitive, which is okay because if we do go out, it's not going to be the worst thing. But MK Dons at MK Dons, they're a whole league above us. It's going to be a tough challenge. Right, so something I'm going to have to do first, more than anything, is I'm going to have to get some scouts, get some team, get a team in. But unfortunately, why isn't it not letting me? Oh, now it is. Okay, I was gonna say it wasn't letting me search, unless I was just being completely blind. How many are we allowed? We're allowed 5 people, so that's fine. We can get a 2 coaches, a fitness coach, a goalkeeping coach, and a assistant manager. That should be fine. I don't really need a head of youth development right now because I don't think we've got any sort of room to be building a youth team here. We need good strong heads on the team. Let's just buy the heads of, because I don't think we're going to need any more. I might buy just an extra physio, but sports. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do it for a bloody physio, not a sports scientist. But that's okay. We'll see if we can get another one in. So right, we're gonna be searching for all of them. That is completely fine. I don't mind that entirely. We can try and pick up quite a few. Right, so dressing room atmosphere is average. That's going to be managerial support is good. I'm going to introduce myself to the squad. Right. I'm going to say that. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. I don't think I think we can avoid the battle of the relegation. That's exactly what I said, and all the boys seem to react. See, this is the problem I'm not liking. The fact that I've got loads of young people in the team. I've got no one who's like a leader and a proper team player and who's really good teamwork. So I think that's going to be the first thing I'm going to really be doing to try and get in the team. Purely for the simple fact is I could really do with a 31, 32-year-old strong-headed, maybe even a League One player, maybe already even in the League Two, just to really grab the team by the scruff of the neck and just pull us through games when we need to be pulled through. I could really be doing the start with the staff members coming into the team now, because there we go. Right, the physio. It's okay. It's only the physio, but it's something. We need something at this point, because I need some staff members. Right, I'm gonna try and drop. I'm gonna try and absolutely starve people of wages, and I probably shouldn't, but the more wages we can keep back, the the more money the more profit we can potentially make. Right, okay, so we have a friendly. I won't be playing the friendlies because I don't tend to play the friendlies on Football Manager. Unless I'm doing like a really, really, really big road to glory, like from the 9th tier of English football, then I normally tend to play the friendlies. But as of now, I'll see how the result goes because I don't know who Bishop's Cleeve is. They're like in the 6th or 7th tier. No, they're in like the 7th or 8th tier of English football. So we should be beating them regardless of the squad we've got. So what I do is I'll go on holiday for one day just to skip the day, and we'll see how the result goes. I mean, if we don't win, I probably will be playing the next friendly, just to see why the hell we didn't win. And we did. We won 8-0. Okay, good. Right. So I'm not going completely insane. We have got a somewhat good enough team of beating someone in the 7th and 8th tier of English football. Great. Right, and I wanted to pick 2 coaches out of here, and I'm pretty sure I've found the 2 coaches I want. I'm going to get Max Rag because he's got some good working with youngsters, tactical, technical, and good defending. And I always tend to choose anyway when I'm going for coaches. I always tend to go for a defensive coach and an attacking coach, and like for stats anyway, purely for the simple fact is to balance it out. Like this guy doesn't have the greatest, but again, he's got got good determination and attacking as well. So we'll take it, and we'll see if that's it's going to be. If it's going to work for us, it's going to work for us. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can always, get new scouts, get new coaches in. Hopefully these 2 can do the decent job for us though, because one has good determination, one doesn't. One has good defending, obviously. One has good attacking. One has good technical. Sorry, one has good. What's it called? One has good tactical. The other one doesn't. They're both okay on technical. Motivation isn't good on either, but at least we got a bit of determination in there as well. We can see what we can do with that. I'm hoping I've made the right decision with them too. Right, now the biggest one of them all, the assistant manager. I kind of do want someone who is English, as much as Jari Litmanen would be cool to have, I guess. I don't know though, because Jari Litmanen, having him as the assistant manager would be kind of cool and good at the same time, purely for the simple fact that he's a legend. Other than that, he just doesn't have very good stats. His adaptability is good, but it's not great. His man management, that's the only thing that's instantly making me think no. That's more well-rounded stats for around about what we want. So unfortunately, as much as Jari Litmanen would have been cool to have, I'm going to have to say no to him and go for Damien Matthew. I haven't even really been looking at the names of the coach and stuff. Don't even know the names. Okay, this is going to start. Okay, I was going to say, this might start getting a bit hairy, though, if I can't get him. But that's fine. We have him. Well, we don't definitely have him, but he signed the contract, so I'm hoping that means we're pretty much guaranteed. We have Tilson now as well, so this is all going pretty well. I'll just set up in a minute, because if I just go on holiday now, then when the assistant manager's in, I can set him up to take control of the friendlies. That friendly will be interested to see how we do. That one will be the interesting one. Fleetwood Town. Okay, so we only beat that team 1-0. That's almost embarrassed. Yeah, that was it's not great. As you can see, I called the nickname of this is the Creators. The nickname of the team is called the Creators, as I thought that was quite a nice touch. Right, we have Sanderson now. Data analyst. Right, I forgot about that one entirely. Right, we can potentially get a data analyst in now. They're very, very similar on stats. It all depends what I want. I think I'll go for presenting data, and yeah, I think I'm going to go for that one. Hopefully you don't want too much money. I'm going to try and go for 500. 500? No, you'll take 500. You will take 500. I've said you'll take it, so you're going to take it. There we go. Hopefully now I'll get my assistant manager in before the max bag transfer, because you don't feel like we need any more coaching staff. We don't even have 5 out of 5. We don't. So okay, so I'm gonna have to deal without having an attacking. No, Max Rag's a defending side, which Oh, defending, we're 20th. That is not good at all. I'm really hoping that... okay, I'm going to have to get a head of youth development in then instead. That's really annoying. That is really, really annoying. I do not like that Football Manager do that. This is something interesting. I might go minimum, because I might make this team like a counter-attacking team, and the quicker we can get up the pitch, the better. I'll go minimum. Minimum allowed. And we'll see what we can do with that. Obviously, this season, I doubt we'll get promoted, but if we do, we do. This one's going to be like the learning curve. This season will be the learning curve that I'm going to be learning about what's going to work here, what's going to work there, and try to build off of that, and then hope we can push on from it. But the one thing I just really, really, really hope we don't get relegated. It's the one thing I can't. If we get relegated, then the whole YouTube like series is over, and we'll either have to move on to a different one, or we'll have to, I guess, just end it. But that's what I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So I'll be fighting to my last breath to make sure this club does not get relegated. Okay, so unfortunately the assistant manager hasn't made it into the club before the Fleetwood game. So I am gonna go on holiday. If we win this one, I might start turning the screw slightly. 1-1. I'll actually take that, because I believe Fleetwood are League 1, aren't they? Yeah, they're League 1. So I will actually take that as a very good result. We're turning the screw. I mean, that's without me even managing it. I mean, we scored in the last minute, but... Oh, no, sorry, we didn't score in the last minute. It was a booking. We got 80th minute goal, which isn't the last minute, but, I mean, it's close enough. Okay, so now we can actually continue instead of having to just randomly go up to Dorset for the day. Now it is getting towards crunch time, because we're coming up to the first game of the season in almost a week, and I need really, really, really could do with someone in the team that is going to be that leader that's going to pull the team through. So I think I need to do a bit of personal scouting rather than relying on my actual scouts. I'm just going to use that. Right, okay. I'm going to scout around for a few players and see what the hell I can come up with. Okay, so I have scouted a few players as of now, but unfortunately haven't been able to pick them up or even get any sort of idea of how much they're going to cost and what the stats are, etc. But we are on to the first game of the season now, but I will not be playing it during this episode. That'll be next episode's first thing, I guess, on the episode. But thank you guys for watching this episode. If you have made it, I've said episode like 4,000 times in the last 8 seconds. But if you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more if you're into this sort of content. Let me know what sort of content you do prefer. If you like both content, then I'm completely happy with that, as I just want to be as, I guess, all-rounded on YouTube as I possibly can be. But thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for more episodes coming soon, and I will catch you guys in the next episode very soon.